Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Let me make that up a little. Yeah, let's just pull some cards and see what's up for the collective, what energies Source wants to communicate with us, I guess. What messages and guidance do you have for us, the collective, at this time? What messages of guidance do you have for us, the collective, at this time? We have the blue heron. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. So for me, this card is a lot about authenticity. There's been a lot. This is bringing me to my own personal journey in terms of the throat. Feel like I want to say like medicine, rongoa, like plant medicine, and stuff that has been highlighted to me lately has been a lot to do with the throat energy center. So I'm also seeing this for this card as well. So this could be a collective thing. There's reminders here that source is encouraging us to speak our truth, regardless of, in spite of judgment or disapproval. So there may be things that we say or that we do that might have a different reaction, or I'm also hearing like not the reaction or response that we wanted, but I'm hearing source saying that doesn't matter. It's not about the reaction or the response. It's more so about just being our authentic self, and it's okay to express ourselves, and as long as we're being true to ourselves, it doesn't really matter what other people think or how other people feel. What was at the base of the deck? We have the chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So I'm also seeing that this is a way for us to protect ourselves at this time. So being authentic to ourselves and standing up, like it literally says make a stand. So yeah, there might be some like things, I'm hearing like values and beliefs that we have to be a little bit strong in now or coming up. But I'm seeing like, even though that energy is present, it's also important for us to protect our energy. So the chameleon can talk about not being a chameleon in terms of like fully making ourselves the same as others, but this chameleon card speaks on being a chameleon with nature and the high frequencies that exist around us. High frequencies being like love, peace, especially if we're needing that, if we're feeling like judged or feeling like we're getting some sort of disapproval or negative energy being sent our way, and people's reactions or responses to us just being authentic. I'm seeing a way that we can also protect ourselves is to like spend that time in nature and ask, this could just be like outside in your garden or by the water or in the bush, spending time asking source and ancestors to protect us, protect you. And I'm seeing that quite visually. So you might be visualizing yourself, I want to say like melting and molding in with nature, or becoming one with, is what I'm seeing. So that could be just like or even like visualizing light around you as a force field or like protection these things do work, even though they're just like little visualization activities. Yeah, it's interesting. There's the polar bear underneath that as well, saying stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. So there really is a need to practice using our voice. Standing up for what we believe in is really, it's a really great time to do that. So advocating for the things within community that we feel like we need to or want to, and protecting our energy and stuff at the same time. Yeah, lots of blue and green, so heart space, but not being, okay, so I'm also seeing that activity of like lifting our frequency. You know, sometimes we can feel a little bit low frequency or low vibe or whatever, like feeling a bit low in regards to our energy. So that could be drained or taking on too much other people's opinions, you know, those kinds of things. As we're connecting with like the higher frequencies through nature or just having that time of meditation, I think that that will also help us not be so attached to what people think or how people are responding, reacting to us being in our truth and saying what we need to say. So there's something here about practice. The music card also wants to come out. So music might be another way for us to like shake off any external energies that aren't ours to carry. Oh, and I also heard the word reckless as well when I was pulling those. So I was seeing that it's important for us not to be reckless with our voice and the things that we say to other people. So to be mindful what we're saying, making sure that what we're saying and I'm hearing representing is a part of our truth. I guess that I'm hearing integrity as well. And I also feel like other people or other energies have the potential to be reckless as well. So that resonates, that will resonate. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Plant or herb that has been helping me, that I'm thinking of right now, is star anise. So I don't think that's aniseed. I think that's like the little, pretty sure it's like indigenous to China, but those little like star brown, I don't know if they're buds or if it's a flower actually, but kind of smells like licorice. That's great for the lungs, the throat, clearing through here. Okay. What guidance or affirmation to have for us a collective at this time? Guidance or affirmation to have for us a collective at this time. We have Queen of Pentacles that came out reversed, so some of us might need to be nurturing ourselves a little bit more. The Queen of Pentacles can mean reverse can mean like there could be like a little bit of neglect or in regards to like habits, and these are like very physical things, so it could be things around the house, home, body. So it's important for us to nurture and nourish ourselves physically. I don't want to say the word, I don't think it's lazy, but like some of us could even be feeling a bit sluggish or something, and yeah, let me just pull some more. But nourishing and nurturing the body looks like it's important at this time. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reverse is like, this feels a bit stuck to me, if that makes sense. What guidance or affirmation do you have for us, the collective, at this time? Queen of Swords reversed. Oops, sorry. What guidance or affirmation do you have for us, the collective, at this time? Wow, wow, all reversed. 7 of Cups reversed. What guidance affirmations you have for us, the collective, at this time? 4 of Pentacles, Knave of Pentacles at the base. What guidance affirmations you have for us, the collective, at this time? Guidance affirmations you have for us, the collective. 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands just fell out on the floor. So there's a release of 5 of Wands there. There's a release of some sort of like conflict. It doesn't even necessarily need to mean like a conflict with someone else, but it could be. So that's encouraged if there is any conflict like with someone else going on, especially in regards to the throat. So again, like there's like a throat clearing. It's kind of like if there's things that you need to say in regards to some sort of tension or conflict that you've had with someone else or in a situation, it's a good time to speak that truth, but to make sure that the throat is balanced. That I'm also hearing there could be something that we're not receiving, and that's why we are like we're not receiving physically. So that might be why we're a bit imbalanced with the Queen of Swords. It's important, reversed, it's important for us to trust our discernment and our wisdom, but to use it wisely, because Queen of Swords reversed can be quite harsh and quite blunt. So it's important for us at this time to be mindful of the things that we're saying and thinking, even when it comes to ourselves. 7 of Cups reversed. There's like, so collectively there's like some illusions clearing. I don't know what that's from, but I'm seeing that like there may be some things that have confused us a little bit, or maybe like, yeah, emotionally there are a lot of things going on, and I'm seeing like moving around. But I'm seeing that Source is helping us clear any like emotional confusion, especially when it comes to family. So this can be to do with family, with stability. I'm also with 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands. This is also about, there's a reminder here for us to be grateful for what we do have, the stability that we do have, even if there are things that we feel like we're lacking, unclear on, confused about. There is some stability here with the 4 of Pentacles coming out after. So some of us may need to work through some of this confusion and like emotions. And again, going back to the beginning, we got that like standing, being true to ourselves, authenticity, standing in our power essentially, and saying what we need to say, but not expecting certain outcomes or not being attached. So yeah, there is some sort of conflict that some of us need to let go of. And it's important for us, I guess, I keep hearing this week. So this week and this month, to focus on stability. What makes us feel stable? There's the 4 of Wands and there's the 4 of Pentacles. What makes us feel stable with the ones that we love? What are we grateful for? How can we continue on this stability, even if we are feeling, I want to say, a little bit jaded? Some of us might be feeling a bit jaded. Yeah. Let me pull some more cards. What guidance information do you have for us, the collective, at this time? That was 9 of Swords that just fell on the ground. So Source is wanting us to release, 10 of Wands, release anxiety, fears, worries. There might be things that are burdening us a little bit that are actually causing this conflict. What guidance information So we might need to like verbalize our anxieties as well, or our fears if we need to, but making sure we're doing so in a way that's not displacing another person, you know, regardless of how they are. What guidance and information to have for us, the collective, at this time? Yeah, but I see Source really working with us to help us release any worries. These things could even be like financial, like very physical things, again, to do with the home and money, stability. We have the World card, and this fell out reversed as well. So I'm seeing that there are some cycles that are yet to be complete. So I heard family cycles as well. We have the Temperance at the base of the deck. So if you are moving through a situation that has to do with stability, family, what family means to you, it does kind of look like there's still some changes happening within this, and it's important to be patient with the process as well. You might need to be patient with other people, especially if you've been on the receiving end of the Queen of Swords reverse. So if you've been on the receiving end of words or sharpness, that's not so much balanced or harmonious. There are still some things being worked on, and still some cycles that have not yet like ended, or some change that's still yet to happen, that some of us might need to be patient with ourselves and our own process. What guidance information do you have for us? It's important for us to also focus on the things that we can change within ourselves, rather than what other people need to do, is what I'm also seeing. That will make it, and I'm also hearing it's not because that the other person or the other circumstance is necessarily cooperative. This is quite specific, fam, so if this doesn't resonate with you, just let it go. But if it does, I'm seeing the best way to get someone or a situation to be cooperative is to work on yourself and what you need to change to feel more stable. Because it does look like there's some imbalances there potentially with us. Affirmation, or some cycles that we haven't completed, or I'm even hearing like some habits and things that we still do that we haven't changed. So yeah, what guidance or affirmations you have for us, the collective, at this time? Knave of Chalices. Yeah, this card for me is very like pure and connected to the heart space. This also really reminds me of children as well, this card. So there could be children involved in regards to the situation I was talking about before. Or this can be in relation to our own inner child, our own creativity, and us coming into that essence as well. I'm hearing Source, if there has been conflict, Source is wanting us to simmer down and come into this like heart space of our inner child. This is also a refreshing of relationships as well, and also a potential for new connection that makes us feel safe to be in this space, this, I want to say, innocent or pure space. So it might be important for us to be around people that make us feel that energy, or in spaces as well, and creating that energy for others, if that makes sense. What are the things or activities that you can do during your week that put you in this pure essence of creativity, heart space? Could also be, I think I've said this recently, but like spending time with children. because there is a bit of a challenge here, the Seven of Wands at the base, to get to this space. With the Magician as well, I guess that's about like a reminder that we have the resources to get to that space, even if we're not feeling so like light and like we could be feeling drained physically and mentally. But yeah, working with Source to clear that confusion. Water will help as well, I'm hearing. So not just being by water, but like also drinking water, teas, and I'm seeing with the Knave of Chalices and the Magician that this pure state that we enter into, which we can move out of when we need to be in a different energy, but this state is where we are able to see everything that is available to us to work with. So maybe like if we've been going through something physically or mentally that's been challenging, to get us to see like where the resources are at physically, like who can help us out, or what emotional, spiritual resources are available inside of us. We need to come back into this energy and stop any fighting, I'm hearing again too, because that will actually help us gain our willpower back as well, if we've been feeling a little bit like lethargic or uncentered in any way. So yeah, my loves, I think I'll leave that there for today. Reminding us, I guess also reminding us to stay in our truth, speak our truth, clear any blocks that we're having in regards to our throat. Reminding us to stay grateful and noting that cycles are still moving. So it's important for us to be patient with ourselves through any confusion, and keep our stability, our inner child and the children, or that child essence around us, to keep in that energy, because that's what's going to activate our willpower and also allow us to see the resources around us, physical resources that we actually need. So yeah, sending you all heaps of love, and I will talk to you all soon.